The real feel outside in southern Wisconsin right now is like negative 24 degrees. So let me tell you some random facts about cold weather as a born and raised SoCal girl who spent most of her adulthood living in Hawaii. Number one, I used to think that cold is cold. Anything under 30 degrees, I'm like, it's freezing outside. No, there's a difference between it being 20 degrees outside and you going outside and your nose and your ears get a little bit numb than when it's negative 20 degrees and your bones start freezing, your bones inside of your body, okay? Number two, when I used to watch TV and movies and stuff and I'd see people shoveling their sidewalks, I'm like, hey, that looks like a lot of work. Why don't you just not do it and wait till it melts? Legally, if you own a home, you have to, because if somebody walks across your sidewalk and gets hurt, they can sue you. Next, driving in the snow actually isn't that bad, especially because there's snow plows that come by and like fix the streets for most big cities. It's driving on the ice that's scary. And if you drive even on the snow and you drive over a bridge, the bridge ices first. So that is also really slippery. When you hear the term salting the sidewalks or salting the road, it's not table salt. Okay, you can't just go out there with a salt shaker and shake salt on the road. Salt does help snow melt and ice melt, so that way it's not too slippery. But it's a special kind of salt. It almost looks like hail when it's put down, and it's not edible. You guys who live in the Midwest and cold places might be like, dude, duh. But like, as a Cali girl, we don't know all this. If there's snow on the ground, you can't necessarily just go outside and simply build a snowman. There's different types of snow, and some snow, like the snow we have right now, it just won't stick together. It's kind of like flour. You have to wait till you have a wetter snow. In California, if it's ever under like, I don't know, 55 degrees, we would stay in the classroom during recess time and like play games or watch movies or something. If there's snow on the ground and it's not absurdly freezing, kids will still go outside and play in the snow. You have to send them to school with snow boots and snow pants and a coat and a hat and gloves and all these things, and they still go outside to play, which I think is the most cute thing ever, especially when I drive by schools and I see kids just playing in the snow at recess. And lastly, I learned this one last night. When you're washing your clothes and you're drying your clothes, the dryer sends the hot air outside somehow. Well, that also means that when it's really cold, the cold air comes in. And so my clothes were sitting in the dryer for a few hours without the dryer running. And I went to grab my clothes and they were freezing. They felt wet still. They were so cold because it's in the negatives outside. That cold air coming in made my clothes freezing. You know, usually you take your clothes out of the dryer even if it's been a few hours and your clothes are like still a little bit warm and cozy and it's like warm to fold. No, they were freezing. All right, that's it, you guys. I think for now, if you want more, let me know. I'm sure I could come up with a bunch. I'm new here. Okay, bye.